and my whole proposition was to fuse fashion and chocolate, so that's why I call myself a coconista. One of the things I love the best about designing chocolate is just using it as a canvas. It's essentially art, and as a designer it's great. I have that dimension of flavor on top of color and shapes. We use exclusively French chocolate. We believe it is the best in the world, and we're really lucky to work with some really great providers, both for our fresh ingredients and for our chocolate. Every chocolate has a different process depending on the piece we're creating, but generally our process is we have these polycarbonate molds that we use to make the chocolates. We will hand paint them, we'll airbrush them, we'll use different techniques to apply color. And then we'll create a cast using tempered chocolate. So we fill the mold with chocolate, we knock it out, so there's a cast left of tempered chocolate. And tempered chocolate shrinks. So what it does is it pulls the shape that you've poured the chocolate into, releases, and then you can knock them out. So once that cast is created, we create the filling with whatever we're going to make, whether it's a caramel, whether it's a ganache, and then we let it set to crystallize overnight and take another spoonful of chocolate and finish the chocolate by closing it using tempered chocolate. The process takes about 2 days of flavor, so it takes us a whole week to actually create one batch of a collection. It's not just a one-day process. We really have to respect the chocolate to make sure that the end product's as shiny and as decadent as we design it to be. We're not a very traditional chocolatier. We like to design our chocolates a little bit differently using colored cocoa butter, and there's a bunch of different techniques we can use to do that. So the packaging is a really important role because it's sort of the end piece of the experience, is how does the product look when it gets into your hands, and so the packaging is all done by hand. And the bars are extremely hard to do. I can't even wrap a bar like those ladies do. We have 3 people in the company that are exceptional wrappers. There's no creases, they're meticulous. So it's a tough job, and right now it takes about a minute to wrap a bar. So super labor intensive, but it's rewarding because you have this pile of chocolate that's not wrapped and you get to see, your work progress as you go. You start building a pyramid of chocolate, which of course many people dream about. My personal philosophy is I want to do something that makes people happy. So to me that's fashion and chocolate, so couldn't decide which way to go. So why not do both?